Welcome back to my couch. So I spent roughly like a day and a half in Portland on a sort of road trip that I was doing from Corvallis in Oregon through Portland to Seattle and then back again. And I had no real expectations. When I told people that I was going to Portland, most people were like, oh my God, Portland is amazing, you're gonna love it. That was the general consensus, so I was pretty excited to check it out. It's a pretty small city. Certainly coming from Mexico City, it is more like a town. But it was really cool. I'd spent a day in Corvallis, so I'd already kind of gotten reacclimated with how friendly people are in that portion of the world. And everyone in Portland was so nice. Like, I didn't think that people weren't nice here in Mexico City or in other parts of the US, like New York. Okay, I mean, maybe people aren't that friendly in New York, but people in Portland are so nice. Like, everybody is so friendly. Everyone is talking to you at the coffee shop, in the bookstore, at all the restaurants. All the waiters and the people that are working there are like almost too friendly. But overall, had a good time. Other things that I noticed about Portland that I really loved were all the coffee shops. So many coffee shops, such good coffee. Everybody recommended Stumptown, which was so delicious. And we also checked out Heart, which was a really cool little cafe. They're like making their own nut milks and stuff. I had an espresso there, and I got to like choose the different coffee that I wanted to have. So that was really cool, really great experiences at both of those cafes. We ate all over the city. We did some thrift shopping. We stayed at the Society Hotel, which is this gorgeous little boutique hotel right in the center of the city. We actually stayed in their bunk room, which reminded me a lot of like staying in a capsule hotel in Japan. So you have like your little curtain to close. There were a lot of beds in there. It was not the best sleep I've ever had. So as far as like hostels go, I probably wouldn't recommend staying there if you're on a budget. The dorm room was just so noisy. There weren't enough bathrooms for how many people were in there, and it was still almost $40 per person. So a little bit steep in my opinion for a hostel with that many people in the room. The beds were really comfortable, and if I was going back and not on as much of a budget, I probably would stay in that hotel in the in like a normal room. Alternatively, we went to the Hoxton for a couple of drinks one night, and that hotel is also absolutely beautiful. I know it's like a little bit of a chain around smaller cities in the US and the UK, but really great rooftop bar, cool atmosphere, and I'd be interested to see what the rooms are like there. The final place that I will remember forever and that will bring me back to Portland again is Powell's Bookshop. Love Powell's. Like, what a place. It's, for people who love books, it's like heaven. Just books everywhere. There's used books, there's new books, there's bestsellers, there's like, just, you could get lost in there. It is so enormous. We ended up trying not to spend the whole day there just because the weather was so amazing. But I got a book, a used one. I like to read travel writing, if that surprises you. But I love that all the books that you buy, you get like a little Powell's bookmark. It's the cutest thing. Anyway, negatives of Portland. I don't know that I would live there. It's a little bit small for me. And I also was surprised by how many homeless people were there. I know that this is like an interesting subject to chat about, and I don't really understand or know a lot about what's happened there and why there are so many homeless people. But I've never seen a city like that where there are really large groups of homeless people all over the place, and disturbingly like doing a lot of drugs on the sidewalk, which, call me naive, but I've been to a lot of cities around the world and I've never seen that out in the middle of the day. So that was a little bit, it made me a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was just my girlfriend and I traveling around, so we, like, I didn't feel super comfortable walking around at night. That's like something that I'd have to deal with, and I know not necessarily like that it's dangerous, but it made me feel uncomfortable. So I'd be interested to know, like, those of you that have spent more time in Portland or that live there, what you guys think, or if you have any insight into what it's like to live there, or what the situation is with why there are so many homeless people there. I'd really like to be educated on what's going on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and a few of the clips from all of the lovely places that we checked out. I really recommend Portland. It's a super cool city, and especially like to pair it up with a trip to Seattle. It's only 3 hours away. Yeah, really cool. So as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.